Good morning everyone, welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society. There's a new week and a new weekly challenge as well as a game update, so that's going to be exciting for this week. Is my sound level correct? I think it is. If it's not, please let me know, of course. The challenge for this week is to take Ivan as your captain. That's a challenge on itself, but Ivan did receive an update to his captain perk as of the update of yesterday, which, if you bought the game on Good Old Games, might not yet be available, but will very soon. He now receives 2 supply capacity after the second and third expeditions, so that's pretty good, but at the cost of 1 starting resolve. Ivan is not a very good leader, but has convinced 4 people to join him by the promise of all you can eat during the adventure. So we get to make our choice between, let's see, Jan-Piet, Dolores, Kiwi, or Philippe, who I believe are all classified as gluttons, so yeah, that kind of makes sense. And to make a somewhat balanced crew, because Dolores is essentially the same character as Ivan, well, has the same abilities, her perks are a little bit different, and she is a little more deviously aligned than Ivan, but that doesn't make for a very balanced party. Jan-Piet has kind of the same problem, different abilities, but the same very heavy aggressive focus. As well as also being an athlete, so I think I'll go with Kiwi and Philippe for this one, which I'm pretty sure most people will, but let's not have that spoil the fun, shall we? This could definitely still be exciting, and probably a challenge, which the developers have already announced. This is not going to be an easy challenge by any stretch of the imagination, but at least we'll have some supplies once we reach the 3rd and 4th expedition. So we'll have to be careful early on, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I can't remember whether this is a good starting area or not, but let's just roll with it, shall we? Definitely fighting the sheep over a patch of grass. That sounds like an excellent idea. Yeah, why not? And that allows us to check out some of the abilities of our characters. As long as we don't solve this aggressively, then we get a bonus, so that's fine. We do have some non-aggressive abilities, even though Ivan is not particularly suited to it. We can at least give it a try. Let's encourage this one. Can Ivan even reach? Yeah, he can. So he can either try to excite, try to terrify. Might as well just try to excite Philippe here, just to get him in a little bit more of a positive mood. I'm not sure why are they fumbling. We're in a tyrannizing mood, which is probably the wrong way to go about this. But let's not think about that too much. We'll have plenty of time to make our mistakes later in the game. And this is fine. We solved this one friendly. Okay, great. Not going to matter much because we're going to solve most of our problems in an aggressive manner, but yeah, for now, probably acceptable. Yeah, as usual, the starting island you want to explore to its fullest. An old ruinous Saxon monastery. Okay. Unfortunately, the monastery does not fit in our backpacks. A strange-looking hooded man is standing in front of the monastery. Hello there, travelers. Welcome. I come here once per year to make some minor repairs and clean the place up a bit. It would be a shame if it went to waste. Let's see, all that left now is this heavy statue of Tyr, blah 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 blah, trial in the monastery's basement that would test agility and attract noblemen with pretty rings. If you would like to test yourself, we can either push the statue or go to the basement, and an agility test is also probably okay. Intimidating him doesn't seem like the greatest idea. Let's push the statue, because Let's see, Ivan is actually pretty good at that. So that's fine, it doesn't seem to move, but then Ivan really goes for it, the statue budges, and we return to the old man. He fetches something for us, which is a statuette of a Saxon knight. I have seriously never had this encounter before. Saxon knight is just a bunch of collect. It's probably not the one we would have wanted, but that's okay. I have no idea what I'm looking for in this case anyway. There's probably a way for these weekly challenges to get the most stuff you want. We get a free merchant. Hey, that's nice. To get as much renown as possible by min-maxing the treasures you get, but yeah, I just don't have the experience yet to know what is worth aiming for. Let's see. Philippe studies the battlefield. That's fine. And that is unfortunate, but that happens sometimes. At least we're not losing too much. This should be the hidden hoard. Definitely. And I usually want to go for secrets in these cases. Because early status is important, and early research is important, and early equipment is actually not that much. So let's go here, have this encounter on the next node. Let's see, a stash of some bannets, okay. And another encounter just before we run out of food. An aggressive one, so that should be easy. And these guys should be kind of resistant to what we're doing here. Luckily, Kiwi and Ivan both have Excite abilities. I was testing this out and took someone else instead of Kiwi. I think it was Molly, who also had an Encourage ability. So that was pretty neat. But we can still entirely do this. Let's see how much damage Ivan can deal first. Can almost one-shot one of them, and Kiwi probably a little less than that. She's not that effective. She could enrage one of them. Would that work? Also not entirely. Well, in that case, we'll just have Philippe encourage Ivan, so he can get rid of... oh, I probably shouldn't have... Yeah, I probably should have moved Philippe over here. But that's okay. Ivan can now take out this one. I probably should have leveled up before combat also. Philippe has basically no armor whatsoever. So I think I want Kiwi to stand in the way here and tank a hit for him, because she at least has the grit to possibly avoid it. So now Ivan's tanking and Kiwi's tanking, and that's... Oh, I didn't notice that he would run this way, but that's fine. We can still take this guy out with Philippe, who actually has a surprisingly good melee attack for a scientist. And Ivan can just do the other one all the way by himself, so that's good. Dominated your opponents, and let's see. We get some study, which is good. We can battle like a food. Philippe is weaker, that's probably okay. Let me think again about... We can get an archaeologist, a naturalist. We could go the science route, actually. That doesn't sound too awful. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. Let's try and have a science focus here. So that probably means we probably want to diversify Kiwi as much as possible, at the very least. Ivan might not need the naturalist perks, although if we are going for a science focus, I may want to grab at least one. So let's do that, and that probably means that Philippe wants to have an engineering focus, so let's grab that one. He's also only starting out with one engineering perk, so that's probably okay. Yep. We can climb the mountain at the cost of one extra supply. Well, that doesn't really matter because we didn't have any supplies anyway. I'm actually surprised that that doesn't count for additional losses. Maybe that would have been too strict. Also checking this one. Might be a little worrisome by now. Getting some jewelry, that's good. I could have possibly skip this node and this node, because this is usually the least useful one on the starting island, which gives you a bonus to either speech or attack for someone. Did we just get 2 attack penalties, really? Yep, 2 attack penalties already. Okay, in that case, I think we're giving an attack bonus to Kiwi, so she can at least do something by herself. Kiwi loses speech defense, that's probably fine. And let's check out this encounter here. Some more sheep, okay. Well, I guess we're engaging the sheep. And that should be fine. Oh, a bonus for friendly, so I probably want to at least attempt that. Shouldn't be too dangerous, and Philippe is actually rather suited to that, although he does have a rather low speech defense. We can at least put Ivan in the way to... Oh, we cannot because this is difficult terrain here. Well, that's just dandy. Let's buff up and pass the turn. Should be okay, it's only a couple of sheep. There we go. And we can at least try to... let's try this one. And then Philippe should definitely be able to get rid of that one. Okay, we solved it friendly, sure. 4 bonus encounter tokens, so that's definitely worth it. Out of supplies. Kiwi loses attack power. Okay, so we may want to not actually finish the last one in aggressive manner anyway. Because it's not looking too good so far. And the supplies being all the way at the back here is not really helping us. Okay, a cave. Oh, cave is good, I think. We can focus on valuable or noteworthy equipment. Oh, I think if you have a tactician, you can take both. We have more than enough collect and not enough campaign, so definitely taking that. And I can get a tactician perk, which I think I will give to Kiwi, because I want to get as much perks on her for this bonus here. Because she's the only one who actually gets a bonus for having a lot of stuff. So that may not make a lot of sense, but it'll prove to be helpful, I think, in the future. And let's go to the final encounter here. Tomb of King Egbert, alright. Hello there, Rivaloo. We know how this works by now. And we're fighting Tommy. So we may actually want to go the aggressive route. That's might be a little awkward. We'll see how this works though. We definitely don't want to end in a devious way, so if possible we want to finish aggressively, because I think the reward for that is getting a +1 attack on everyone on the team, and that's going to be really helpful. Can we finish each of these guys in one hit still? At least Ivan can. Kiwi cannot, but with some encouragement from Philippe, who definitely doesn't want to stand there. She should be able to take this one out, and then Ivan can take out this one. And then these guys should not be able to reach us. That's the way you do it. Tommy has only 3 movement, I think, so we should be able to... Oh, did I not count properly? I didn't count properly, okay. But that's fine. We can take out these 2 guys, and can we stay away from Tommy? That's a challenge. So Tommy can move 1, 2, 3, so if as long as we avoid this square, I don't think he can reach us. So that's pretty good. Can Kiwi move all the way around? No, she cannot. We can sadden this guy. I would like to try that at the very least. Or we can enrage. That's probably more effective. Yeah, definitely. So we can encourage Ivan here. And Ivan can then hit this one in the face. And then Kiwi can enrage this one, which is a guaranteed. And that means Tommy shouldn't be able to reach us here, which is really good, because we can then... Let's see. We can... Amnesia shot. That's not too helpful right now, except to remove the devious thing here. How worried are we about these mooks here? We can still stay away from Tommy, right? So that should still be helpful. Can Kiwi stay away from Tommy? 1, 2, 3, stand here, then she still gets hit. Okay, so we can't really do anything productive while doing that, but we can try a loudmouth here. And then probably finish Tommy off with... this will send us into Devious, but that's probably good as long as we can then switch to Aggressive quickly. Can we do that? I don't think we can do that unless we finish off Tommy immediately. That might even work actually, because he will be enraged. I think this will work out. Let's just give it a try. It's the safest route, and Devious... Oh, we don't want to be Devious. We definitely don't want to be Devious, so that's a problem. We can Pinning Strike. Oh, that should definitely finish him off. And I think if we at least finish him off in an aggressive manner, then we should be okay. So this changes the mood to hostile again. And then that's an aggressive victory. Hey, that's good. Okay, nice. So we get some gold, 2 collect tokens, and permanent attack +1. That's pretty good. Yeah, so if we would have finished that friendly, we would have only gotten 1 collect token and no attack buff, and I'm not sure what would have happened if we finished deviously. That was actually kind of a risk. So we can take the... let's check our chances. Chances are not that good in the tomb. For the locals, still not great. Or the treasure near the cliff, which is as usual the collect treasure we get guaranteed. I'm not sure what happens. We get a lucky find, but we're losing a lot of tokens that way. I'm not a big fan of taking a lot of risk, but we can't really skip out on the reward here, I think. I would have liked to get something else, but sure. Let's have Ivan do this and just get a lot of collect tokens. Saxon Golden Horse. Hey, that's not awful. That's a pretty good treasure, actually. Bonus collect for technique challenges and a lot of campaign tokens, which is useful. I like that one. Nice. Now it's personal, and back to London we go. Okay, let's see if we can finish up London and the second expedition right now, so we can do an entire campaign in 4 episodes that way, and that should be acceptable. I don't want to take 5 for it, but 4 is probably where we're going. We know the drill. We get some more supply capacity, which is good, and then we can start our research. So we want to... Do we really want to do a research focus? I think I would like to do a research focus. Or a collect focus, but collect just doesn't carry the rewards of the others. So we could nature science, anthropology. Anthropology for aggressive is also really good, but taking observation is also very useful. Let's actually, so we're probably not taking history then. If we're taking observation, anthropology, we're always taking anthropology, and either nature science or engineering, I think. So that means we're probably skipping history, which means we can check out our entourage hall and see who we can buy. Always get 1 upgrade at the very least, I think. Bonus collect from Paris. That seems like a strange bonus, because in Paris you're getting campaign tokens and not collect. And we definitely want either the engineer, that should be pretty good actually, or a quick thinker perk, which could also be important. But going with the study tokens, I think I like that. What are the perks for? He has piloting clockwork, automata, and we can give him either combustion or advanced tools, and I think advanced tools can be gained from... No, cannot be gained from... Combustion can be gained from an item, I think. So let's give him advanced tools. Let's go for that. That's actually a really good bonus, so I'm definitely interested in that. Giving him advanced tools. I could be wrong about this, but I think I remember an item giving a bonus to the other one, so that could be good. We don't have enough to do this one, but it's not that important if we're doing a research focus. So that's fine. More entourage. We could actually take a student along if we're going with the research theme, which is probably useful. That or bonus from encounter. I think I would prefer the student here. So let's hire a student. Let's go back to our research tree. And let's decide to actually go for a research focus, which means we can give an additional engineer perk. That would be useful. Let's not take automata. And oh, I don't remember which one I could get from the shop. That may actually be one. Oh, so I just gave him advanced tools, which I can easily get from a basic item. That's the mistake I was going to make. Okay, so I should have gone with combustion then. So I could have had a level 5 engineer pretty soon, actually. That's unfortunate, but I can still do it with automata and taking anything but that one. That's probably still okay. Yeah, let's go with observation, and if you want to do observation, then you definitely want to start soon. So let's give Philippe an extra engineer perk, which is not automata, can be combustion. Combustion seems pretty safe. Let's give him that. That's a lot of fields, by the way, and he already has a lot. Are there 7 different? There's 8 different engineer perks. Wow, I may be missing something, or maybe that's expansion material. There's a few things that have already been implemented for those. And definitely want to grab this one, and in that case, let's check the shop. Anything useful here? Can probably afford to upgrade the shop once. To check whether there's anything useful. I can give Ivan stamina, is that good? Probably useful enough. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, the other ability is not that useful actually. Survivalist navigation, she already has navigation, so that's not that helpful. And the other one is a diplomat, engineer, athlete. Okay, that's actually not that helpful. So let's buy a machete for Ivan, and let's focus on the really poor defenses here. So let's get some mementos, I think. A memento for Ivan, some armor for Philippe, because I really don't want people to die right now. So a good armor, that should be okay. And then we could get some boots, but we don't have enough gold for that, so we could buy some weapons, but I think we'll be fine for the second expedition to come. I don't feel like spending gold for this marginal benefit. So let's go with this. Next expedition, and we're going to the Caribbean islands. Let's go. Alright, Russia's treasure. We've been here before, I think. So I'm going to skip over most of the things that look familiar to me. As usual, the smugglers here. We should be able to get rid of them easily. And at least we're doing it a lot safer than before, so that's something. This one carries a gun. So she'll probably be able to hit us regardless of where we stand, or we could try and get rid of all of them in one turn. That could be possible. Let's take the aggressive approach. Kiwi cannot take out one in one hit, and neither can Philippe. So we should just focus on one at a time, and then we can finish up next turn. That is still okay. And yeah, that should finish up for now. Get some free encounter tokens, so that's good. And as usual, aggressive victories. Doesn't mean too much right now, but it will be relevant later. Let's do a quick check of our treasures here. We want to make sure we do all of the technique challenges. And as many engineer challenge, which I think is wit. Is that wit? I don't really remember where engineer falls, but I think it's wit. And this is oh no, it's actually in the description here. Tactician, beguiler, or quick thinker. I don't have much of that, so I think I'll skip that note. Let's just go to the encounter first and have a better idea of where to go later. Okay, an encounter with some monkeys. They should be devious, which is not a good spot to be aggressive in, so I might just want to start out differently. We want to finish either devious or aggressive. That's fine. Can Kiwi reach that one? No, we cannot. This one has 3 moves, so as long as we stay out of range here, but they will be devious, so they will have range. Can Philippe? Philippe can finish one off. Can he finish one off in friendly manner? No. That's a little ugly. We may wish to start out deviously then. Oh, Kiwi might actually be able to take out 2 monkeys here. Not entirely, but if Ivan uses his Excite ability, then Kiwi uses this one, then our first thing is friendly, and Philippe still cannot finish off this one. That's pretty great. In that case, we'll go for aggressive, and we'll just hope that the aggressive downside won't kick in too soon. Blue Monkey gets an attack here, I think. But that's probably okay. 1 attack. Oh, and I kind of forgot about this one, but that's fine. Philippe can finish him off. And then Ivan can do some work on this one. I could try to enrage it first. And that should probably work. That's probably more useful than finishing off the small one, actually. It might also reduce our... does not reduce our aggression, but he's enraged right now, which should mean... oh, does not mean that Ivan can finish him off guaranteed, but we can at least try. We tried and failed. Is it more valuable? We're enraged right now, but that's probably fine. I may just not want to run any risk. The heal is really poor. Not too... oh, I can actually finish off the blue one. That's probably more helpful in that case. Let's do that. Unnoticeable attack. Not actually that amazing, but at least we're safe from the blue monkey's attack with it, which I think is more valuable than getting rid of a small one. So that's useful and finished off aggressively. So that's good. Alright, we set an example, we get some encounter tokens, and we're off. Definitely want to do this one. Oh, let's check the technique challenges engineer. Okay, so we definitely want to do all the technique challenges, but I think we also want to finish up these here. Because I like stuff with a lot of tokens on it. Ooh, we can upset, baffle, surprises everyone. I don't know what this means. Oh, actually, I do. Ivan surprises. Surprises is science, I think. No, that's status. Okay. Status is fine. And then we give a survivalist cooking perk to Kiwi, I think. That's something you learn from experience. That event is always the same, so... oh, this is a good one. Because there's a mechanical secret in the fort, and we can do that because we have a level 3 engineer. Oh, and if you look at this, this is a secret hint for the gargoyle statue, which I haven't unlocked yet. But we could remember this letter, which goes in the 4th position for the gargoyle puzzle in, I think, Hungary. So it might be something to keep in mind. And that's neat. Get something out of that. We can grab some supplies here. We can just make a small circle, I think. Just check this out. We are definitely visiting that technique challenge over there. Ooh, and Philippe is a level 1 rogue. So we can tell these guys an impressive lie, which has a much better chance of success. So that's good. I'll take that. Perhaps a bigger downside also, but I wasn't really paying attention to that. Alright. That's pretty good. Let's grab some supplies from here, hopefully. Yes, Kiwi is actually pretty good at that, so that's neat. And whenever Kiwi... oh, she hasn't leveled up yet, so no need to worry about that yet. A rundown treehouse, okay. Let's see, we can have Ivan climb up. I think it's more helpful if Philippe climbs up, but he has a chance to fail. That's probably okay though. Because we want a rogue or engineer up there, and Philippe happens to be both of those. Even though he has a chance to fail at the ladder, but yeah, that's just a risk we're going to have to take. Philippe made it inside, okay, that's good. We can examine the rubble. There's a skeleton in there, which is holding a romantic letter, okay. Then we can look through the window. I'm not sure whether that's any relevant. It is not. I think you need to be a naturalist for that. And examine the rug, where we can try to open the safe, which is beneath it. So we get the hidden jewel. That's good. That's actually really valuable. Which also gives, I think it gives insights. Not sure. I think all treasures give insights. Can't really remember, to be honest. Another technique challenge, which is really good. Oh, that's actually on the beach, so... Oh, the whole thing is unstable. Philippe can salvage that. Yeah, definitely don't want to run the risk of having someone else do it. And we get more supplies. Oh, and this is the big challenge here. Can we do that? I think we can. We're in very reasonable shape here. Could try and get a level up on someone else first. I'm not sure how relevant that is. I will take the double dose to hit an additional target, which I think is more relevant than the other one. Oh, and this could be the 1,000-year-old fruit. I think it's that one. Resources may be gained. Yes. Do we want to do the monkey first? Let's do the monkey first. Big shadow. Let's take the risk. Ivan parries the blow. That's good. I don't mind Ivan getting damaged a little at the start, because we can patch that up. And let's go. Oh, he attacks someone at random, I think. And maybe if he attacks... Maybe if you just have an athlete in the party, then it'll be fine. First round, the monkey does not attack. We can start out deviously, but that's probably a bad idea. So let's go aggressive first. Can we kill one of these monkeys? We can. Oh, and let's check whether Kiwi's loudmouth does get rid of them, but I don't want to start out with that attack. Because you really don't want to be devious against this monkey. So let's kill this one first, so we are hostile right now. This might still turn the mood into devious, which I only thought of right now. Actually, we can fix that by doing it this way. Move Ivan over here and hit this monkey. I think that would change the mood to devious, which is why I'm a little worried about that. Oh, I can just press 1 on the keyboard. And then we can loudmouth now. Which only kills 1 monkey, so only gives us 2 pips. If that killed 2 monkeys, I think it would have given us an additional pip, which would have changed the mood to devious, which is really bad, because then the monkey starts being difficult. So he has a lot of armor right now. We'll attack Kiwi this turn. That's not really that relevant, and plus 50 armor means we are hardly doing any damage to it right now. We could try to change its mood a little bit, which is something we can do, but would require us to be devious here, which we don't want to. That's a little unfortunate. Might as well use this turn to buff up then. Probably buff up... Can we move to behind the monkey, please? Thank you. Oh, or we could... Can we actually finish off these monkeys here? I don't think so. We can sadden one of them. But he's not that good at doing that. Oh, I can try an amnesia shot. Does that work? Not entirely, because it doesn't do enough damage. How about I encourage him then? Oh, he's the one with the encourage. That also doesn't work. In that case, I just want people to stay around here. Possibly let Ivan do the blocking, actually. Can we block off access to the rest of the party by standing Ivan in front of him? I don't think so. No, we can remove the devious thing and then have Kiwi do an enrage, which doesn't have any effect because he's already way too positive. So getting him enraged is going to be rough. Probably want to save the amnesia shot. Well, it does give minus armor, minus speech. Could be good enough. Might as well try that, I think. Monkeys are not going to get close enough. They actually will. So I want to move Philippe over here and then encourage Ivan. Might as well move Kiwi over here then and excite him. And then he can excite Kiwi just because. Can we please select that? Yes, thank you. And let's hope he doesn't immediately wreck Philippe here. That is fine. That is fine. Okay, may want to be a little careful about that. I can just use Spinning Strike and move Philippe out of the way, can't I? Yes. That would be acceptable. I can't get rid of the monkeys in an easy manner, except if I move... Oh, that's actually nice. Let's do exactly that. Because I am a little worried about additional monkeys here, so if Philippe moves over here and gets rid of one, then Kiwi can get rid of the other. And the monkey can only attack Ivan because he's pinned right now. That's good. Excuse me. I'm catching a bit of a cold lately. So if there's some snorting here, it's not because I... well, it is because I'm getting a bit of a cold. Can we finish off the monkey here? We could try to double enrage. Not sure how good that is. I don't think it matters too much. No. We could try a loudmouth, which is not that great, but would guarantee that he's attacking Kiwi, I think. So that's useful. I guess that's useful. And does make him slightly negative. We can try making him slightly negative. That's 2 devious attacks, that's probably fine. So we can try to enrage. And then a loudmouth, which makes him enraged. That's good. And then an aggressive attack from Ivan, which deals a lot of damage. He should be attacking Kiwi right now, I think. Oh, he's taking a turn off. That's excellent. That does mean he has a lot of armor for the coming turn, though. Yes, he does. So can we finish him off here? That's going to be really tricky. I don't think you can now. Can we enrage him? We cannot. Okay, then in that case we should probably get rid of the small monkeys this turn. We cannot pull aggro though, so I may just want to heal for a bit, especially with this guy over here. Can we amnesia shot 2 of the monkeys? We can, but it's not that effective. We may just want to run this turn, actually. How is our healing power? Kiwi, can you heal him up? For just a little bit, that's probably okay. Yeah, that's fine, you do that. Healing also pulls aggro, so that might help. Can get rid of this little guy. And then Ivan... Oh, Ivan can actually not get rid of a monkey. So might as well also heal then, for more aggro. That's probably fine. Let's hope to be able to get rid of the monkey this turn, and let's hope he doesn't... Okay, I was kind of worried about him attacking Philippe there, but that turned out to be okay. Oh, please don't kill Ivan here. I would really hate for that to happen. Okay, that's good. I think we can finish him off this turn. We cannot get him enraged, but I can use one enrage ability, which is better than a damaging ability, so sure. Let's start out with that one. And then a friendly ability or an attack. Attack is much more effective, and then Ivan can finish off here. Good. And with the big monkey down, we don't have to worry about the small ones anymore. Alright. A little tough, but we did get the amazing Titan as a treasure. So that's good. A lot of study tokens too. Additional resources. We want to visit all of this actually. There's a lot of stuff to do here. We might incur some penalties. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We can get plus power on pinning strike or AoE damage. I don't think the AoE damage is that important, so let's give him aggressive wrestling here. Definitely want to check out this one, so let's do that first. Ooh, and more technique challenges, that's really neat. We can take the fruit to safety or study the ritual. That's a 68% chance of getting 7 additional research tokens, but also a chance to lose out on the fruit. I'll take that risk. Please don't fail me here, Philippe. I would be extremely disappointed. Okay, that's good. We get a lot of study and the 100-year fruit, which is great. Mostly just an insight and some renown though, so losing it would not be disastrous, just a little unfortunate. Not running out of supplies anytime soon. I'm not sure what this encounter note here is, and whether it's worth checking out. I definitely want to study here. Oh, and we get a tool, that's good. I think I'll skip out on this one. Not going to be too important. Oh, and there's a treasure to be gained here. Definitely can do that. But let's check out the technique challenge here first. For the free collect token. And we can steal some loot from the smugglers. Too dangerous? No. Definitely not too dangerous. Could have used the tool there. That's not that important, I think. Definitely should make use of that tool though. Encounter or... We can probably take a few penalties here, and I do want to check out this encounter, I think. Which is... 2 smugglers, okay, that's fine. I think this is the encounter where you can have some bananas fall on someone's head to make it a little easier. Oh, this is absolutely fine. We can probably take out all of them, actually. Can we? Ivan can take out 1, but only with pinning strike. Then we probably can take out all of them. Let's see, if we take out the first one and the one in the back, that's probably okay. Don't want Kiwi to move over there. Ivan move here. Philippe encourage him. Oh, that wasn't needed. But now I can do it with regular attack, so that's okay. And then I'm assuming Kiwi can take out this one with a normal attack. That's also fine. Or perhaps with a devious ability. That's not going to work. Okay. Take out the one with the gun then. And then we'll see who this one attacks. Attacks Philippe. That's okay. Possibly because I'm healing. Not sure. But if you take out the one... actually, just take out this one. Shouldn't matter too much. And then Philippe can take out this one. Nice. Nice and easy. Just the way I like them. Kiwi leveled up. Hey, that's good. So we're definitely grabbing this one. Because we're not going to be using Enrage that much. We can buy some stuff here. Is that useful? I might want to check it out at the very least. Buy some supplies for Resolve? No thanks, but there's equipment for sale. I can buy a dagger, a glyph, a talisman. Definitely want to buy the talisman, I think. And how about the glyph also? Most of these should be pretty good, I think. Let's leave. Low on supplies, okay. Losing speech defense, that's probably fine. I'm skipping out on this one, I think. May still want to go over here, so there's still plenty of stuff to do, and this is just going to take too many supplies, yes. Let's check out this one then. Noises from afar, and some of the monkeys you helped earlier are viciously attacking some smugglers. Hey, so we get some gold for free, not even an encounter. Ivan loses attack power, that's starting to get bad, so don't want to stay around for too long now. What can we do here? We can actually use a tool here. That's not awful. Natural oddities. Or just quick observations. I don't mind Actually, let's save the tool for later. Take a 28 for 5 tokens or a 48 for 4. That seems obvious. Could be good? Nope, it's not. Okay, all those jungle scents are similar. Philippe loses attack power. I'm having great luck with these. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so we've found it, but I think we'll continue exploring for just a little bit. Kiwi loses speech power. This is going extremely well. Definitely want to check out this one. That's the main thing. A waterfall. Oh, okay. I don't remember this one, but Ivan can secure the rope. That's good. And Ivan secures the rope so he stays upstairs. Okay, that's good. Follow Kiwi's lead because she's a survivalist. That's good. And we find... Okay, we can have an amazing discovery here, but we don't have the greatest chance. We do have a tool to use, so that's good. A naturalist might... Oh, so I should have brought Ivan down then, I guess. Let's use the tool and have Kiwi do the... let's actually have Philippe do the research. It shouldn't matter too much. We could get lucky here. And we are. So that's pretty great. What do we get? Oh, Water of Life. Wow. That is actually pretty neat. To resolve. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Definitely worth it there. Loses armor. I think we'll be okay for a little bit. We can do another encounter. I don't really... Well, we can do one encounter and then this one and then we're finished. For 2 more penalties. We've lost speech, defense, attack, armor, speech. It might be a little risky. Would it be worth it? Athlete, naturalist, survivalists. But there's research to be found. We have to. We just have to. We cannot allow this. Another encounter. Yeah, we'll take the risk. We have a pretty strong team. I don't feel too worried about the final combat unless we start to get way more penalties than we have right now. So I think we'll be fine. We can take care of a couple monkeys. That should be no problem. Escalated here is something to be mindful of, but I think we'll be fine. Let's encourage Ivan here. There's no special monkeys, right? No. That's actually kind of surprising. Can Kiwi reach the one in the back? No. Can we even reach the one in the front? Hardly. A little worrisome in that case. Could also do the yell thing. Not really needed. Kiwi can finish off this one, and we'll have Philippe go here. Just one attack from this monkey, that should be absolutely fine. And that's the encounter. Good. That's more encounter tokens. I appreciate that. Philippe loses speech power. That is acceptable because I don't anticipate to use his speech power much. An enormous tree, and Ivan can climb it. He's pretty good at that, actually. Alright. Absolutely no chance to fail. Oh, I should definitely level up Philippe. We get some additional tokens. Okay, last penalty, Philippe loses armor. That's fine. That is probably fine. And we give him an additional engineer perk. Alright. Oh, and we should check the inventory, which I only remembered just now. For plus spirit and plus grit. Who has spirit trouble? I think it's mostly Kiwi, actually. And speech power and grit on a defense slot. Well, we'll also give that to Kiwi for now. Can we sell these? Oh, it's a defense slot. Good day. So this goes here. That's fine. Yeah, she didn't have any good items anyway. So now she has some speech power. Some more grit. I like this. Yes, I like this a lot. And we finish up. We only skipped one encounter and one special resource thing. I'm entirely okay with that. Onwards. Alright, someone can set up a defensive camp. Is that worth the effort? Minus 20 armor and minus attack. I'm not entirely sure this is worth the risk, but yeah, sure, we'll have Kiwi try it. She's a tactician, she can do this. Or perhaps not. Okay, this might be a bit too much. We might lose a resolve as a consequence, but that's okay. Let's go all the way for the study here. And the smuggler boss throws a bomb. That's entirely unpredictable, but Philippe is pretty good at this kind of stuff. So we get a treasure hunt again. This haul is looking pretty good here. I'll admit, this excites me. Okay, one final combat. And let's see how we can deal with this. Oh, this is just 3 pirates here. I think I can do that. One attack, another attack, but if we're aggressive, that increases the damage. I don't think we can take care of all of them. Can I enrage them? What are they weak against? Real weak to enrage, okay. Definitely want to take out this one, so can Philippe handle that? I think... No, he cannot. Can Ivan take care of that one? With a normal attack? No. In that case, Kiwi can get rid of that one. Okay, that's good. Let's start out with that. Oh, we can actually start out deviously. Would that be good? And then finish aggressively? Doesn't really matter whether we finish aggressively. And having the... I should start out aggressively, okay. But I should definitely consider the option later. We can kill one of these, or rather get rid of one of these. That is fine. Let's just attack one of them. One survives, but that's okay. I'm not sure who he's going to favor. Favors attacking Ivan, I'm okay with that. Reinforcements arrive though. Oh, and that's over here. Kiwi can take care of that. There we go. And then these guys can take care of this. Okay, good. Now we have 1 turn to prepare. Maybe. Do we even have 1 turn? Yes, we do. Okay, that's good. And if we run away, we can probably have Kiwi take out the one with the gun also. That's pretty neat. That is actually pretty neat. And we can heal up here. Oh, actually Kiwi shouldn't be moving over there. Boss has 4 move, so he can move, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to move all the way over here. Ooh, that's not going to work. Can we move southwards? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to move over here. That's also not going to work. Okay, so we better start going in that case. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Philippe can only move here, but this should be... This is also not out of range. No, Philippe can't possibly run out of range of that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, he can't possibly. Okay, so he's going to take a hit and he has minus... So he's going to take a lot of damage from this guy. I might want to pin him in that case and have him attack Ivan, who only takes a lot of damage instead of a huge lot of damage. Okay. Can we take care of this guy, though? Can Philippe do that? No, he cannot. Do we have a decent ranged ability? No, we do not. And Kiwi is all the way over here. Okay, that's pretty great. Going pretty great so far. I might even lose Philippe over here. No, I don't. No, I don't. I can just place Ivan in the way. That sounds like an excellent plan. And we can even do... Oh, we cannot because Ivan is not adjacent here. But that's okay. Ivan excites him. She can... Where do I want her? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is probably fine. Move up here. Excites Philippe some more. And we're taking 1 hit from the captain here. I don't think the guy with the gun can reach us, that's good. Should Philippe heal? Probably a wise decision, yes, I like that. Oh, and actually Kiwi can use the loudmouth here, which is actually really good right now. Means she incurs an attack here, but that's fine. He's enraged now, and then we can even pin him. But that doesn't really matter right now, except that it does more damage. We can save the pin for later, where we actually want him to attack Ivan, I think. Okay, more reinforcements over here, so I should probably get going. He's still enraged, so that's good. Is that better than attack? No, it's not. So if we do a pinning strike here, and we move a couple paces away, we can even do a couple devious abilities, if I care enough. Or we can heal up. I don't feel like healing up right now. And actually... oh, no moves left. I can probably... well, this one has a gun, so she can move 1, 2, 3. She shouldn't be able to hit me over here. And I think... I really don't want Philippe to get hurt here. I really don't want Philippe to get hurt. Let's just fumble over here. And then I can have Kiwi. Kiwi can take a hit. Yeah, she can. I'm pretty sure she can. Okay, so this should be fine. Maybe I should have moved her one step. Ooh, and that was actually kind of close. Wow. Was she enraged after all? I think she was, yeah. Okay, I might have missed that. But we can just take him out right here, and absolutely no problem. Okay, good. Good. And with that, we are done with the first 2 expeditions. So, once we are back in London, we will call it a day. On to planning the next one. Great. Well, that one went better than expected. I am pretty satisfied with how that went. 5 treasures. That's pretty insane. Really good, I'd say. Alright, and continue... oh, what does this say? I don't know. Oh, I'm getting increased supplies now. Tyrant Tycoon. Well, I thought I focused on research here, but... sure. Pretty much always want the one in Constantinople, yes. Alright, so with that, that's the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in, I think, 2 days for the next part. Bye-bye.